Howdy everybody. Okay, we're about to get really controversial. 3 different rubs by 3 different manufacturers. Ooh, I know. Anyone who was sponsoring either one of them would be upset. But what I want to talk about is why these 3 rubs are here. So, I use a lot of rubs, different sauces, marinades, but I always seem to come back to these 3 and for 3 very different cooks. I'm going to start with this one. Hardcore Carnivore. I'm sure you all know it. Jess Prowse, BBQ Pitmaster legend. Hardcore Carnivore Black is the charcoal-based one. Salt, pepper, garlic, very basic. There's a few other things in there. Chili powder, activated charcoal, onion. If I'm cooking steak or I'm reverse searing steak and I'm wanting a real authentic barbecue smoke flavour, Jess Prowse, Hardcore Carnivore. I'll always go to it. So that's just for a basic grill up of red meat. Always go to that. When it comes to pork, as in a Boston butt, a pulled pork, or even my awesome sweet and spicy baby back ribs, I've got to go the Kansas City butt spice. This one, God I love it. It goes pretty much any time I'm doing any form of pork, I go with this. So whether it's baby back ribs, spare ribs, a pork butt, pork shoulder, whether I'm pulling it or slicing it. When I do my pork, I like a real desserty yet sweet and spicy flavour. If I use the correct amount of this and pair it with apple juice as a spritz or however I'm wrapping it, and if I'm doing ribs, I brown sugar and maple syrup. It's hot as sweet as it goes in, but it has like a heat afterwards, and it just goes good with any damn pork. Holy cow, MeatChurch. I know a lot of people love MeatChurch, and now I know Holy Cow may not be one of the picked favourite ones, but for me it is. It's as basic as it gets. You're talking salt, spice, dehydrated garlic, and spice extractives. Basically, I think it's like might be like a 30% salt and pepper, and then, maybe another 40% of these garlic and onion, or I don't know. It's hot. You add enough. Now, if you add too much, you can oversalt it, and I have seen that be a complaint. But when I do a brisket, I always go with this. Now, I've tried a whole lot of different things, from a basic salt and pepper to a charcoal to even messing around with chicken and pork type rubs. This is a bit better than salt and pepper, as long as you use it. I've used some where you want to apply a lot, and you get this sort of flavour. The problem is, it oversalts. I tend to find if you apply the right amount of this quite liberally, you're not going to oversalt it. It's going to be a hot bark. So you're going to bite into that brisket, and it's going to be a good smoky flavour. It's going to taste, it's going to have a heat, but it's not going to be overpowering. The key to the Holy Cow is using the right amount. But when I do it on my briskets, it comes out amazing. Because beef is great. If you can make a good beef brisket, you shouldn't have to cover it up. I mean, yeah, you can inject and marinate, or you can make your own rubs. But in my mind is, if you go even simpler on the ingredients and the added flavours, and it's enjoyable, it means you've cooked a damn good brisket and you've smoked it well. And this Holy Cow by MeatChurch just seems to enhance that. So these are my 3 picks for my 3 completely different types of cooks. Like I said, if you're grilling, basic red meats, hot and fast, anything pork related, even chicken goes great. If you pair it with hickory wood or even apple and cherry wood. And for my beef briskets, always my go-to over hickory or even mesquite with a nice hot and spicy rub. So there you have it. Challenge me. What do you think?